If you truly desire to understand the position you hold in a woman's life, there is an infallible method. Leave her be. Do not call her, do not message her, and do not seek her out. Simply vanish. If a woman genuinely appreciates your worth, you will witness her response instantly. If she does not care, you will also perceive that truth immediately. The issue is that many men are terrified to take this step. Why? Because they are aware that if they cease communication, she might do absolutely nothing. And that is the harshest reality to face. If she never initiated contact before, what do you think will occur when you stop doing it? If you were always the one pushing for plans, what will happen when you stop insisting? If your messages were left on read for hours or days, what will happen when you stop sending them? Exactly, nothing. The reality is that many women do not respect you because they know you will always be there. They view you as an alternative, not a necessity. They know they can ignore you, disappear, and return whenever they please because you will always welcome them back with open arms. But when you flip the script, when a man stops talking to a woman, he sends a very distinct message. I do not depend on you. If you do not cherish my presence, you will experience my absence. This is where something fascinating happens. Most women are accustomed to men staying there, pleading for attention. But when a man cuts off contact without warning, drama, or explanation, her mind enters a state of crisis. Why? Because women are emotional and inquisitive. If you were a constant fixture in her life and suddenly vanish, she demands an answer. Where is he? Why isn't he writing? Is he with someone else? Her ego begins to feel restless, and that is when she starts to react. A woman's reaction when you stop speaking to her is something you must comprehend. A woman never remains truly indifferent when a man she liked or found entertaining disappears. She will always do something. Some become desperate and seek you out. Others act as if they do not care, but deep down, they are dying of curiosity. Others will attempt to manipulate you into returning to their game. But a woman who never valued you will simply carry on with her life as if nothing happened. And this, though it hurts, is the best answer you could receive because now you know the truth. What will you do with this information? Many men, after seeing this, will continue in the same cycle. They will wait for her message, become anxious if she does not reply, give up, and write to her first again. Do not be that man. If a woman truly wants you in her life, she will make the effort. If she does nothing, you already have your answer. Because a man who respects himself does not beg, does not chase, and does not insist. A man who respects himself invests his energy in those who truly value him. Now tell me, have you ever stopped talking to a woman and watched her reaction? What was her response? 1. At first, she will not care, or so it seems. When you decide to stop speaking to a woman, the first thing that happens is nothing. There is no immediate reaction, no message asking what happened, no signs that she cares. And this hits hard because, in your mind, perhaps you expected her to realize what she lost right away. You wanted her to feel your absence immediately, but instead, everything remains the same. She continues posting stories on social media, keeps going out with her friends, and continues her life as if nothing happened. She might even seem happier. This is what breaks many men, the trap of indifference. When you see her moving on without issues, the first temptation is to break the silence. You want to write to her, to know if she at least noticed you aren't there. You want an answer, but this is where most fail. What looks like indifference is not always real. Women are very skilled at acting as if they do not care. They can hide their curiosity, their bruised ego, and their confusion. But that does not mean they do not feel it. If she was used to you always seeking her out, her initial reaction will be to pretend it does not affect her. It is a psychological game. If she sees you desperate to know if she cares, you have already lost. The first days after you stop talking are a test of endurance. That is when many men surrender. Maybe she'll never care. She's surely with someone else. If she doesn't talk to me, it's because she already forgot me. With those thoughts, they make the mistake of writing again. But what they do not understand is that the true impact of your absence is not felt in a day or two. Sometimes it takes weeks. The secret lies in maintaining silence long enough for her to truly notice. If you fall into the trap of writing too soon, you confirm that you are still there waiting for her attention, and that diminishes your value in her eyes. Do not confuse silence with forgetting. A woman does not react immediately because her mind works differently. When a man disappears, her first reaction is pride. If he doesn't talk to me, it's his loss. He'll come back like the rest. I won't give him the satisfaction of looking for him. But with time, that pride turns into curiosity, and curiosity turns into uncertainty. That is when she starts wondering, did he really forget me? Is he with someone else? Why isn't he looking for me if he always did? And when a woman begins to think about you too much, that is when she truly feels your absence. But if you break the silence first, you ruin the process. You didn't give her time to miss you. What to do in this phase? The answer is simple: nothing. Do not look for her. Do not check her profiles. Do not fall into desperation. Continue with your life. Focus on yourself and do what she didn't expect. Move forward without her. Sooner or later, she will react, but only if you have the patience to let it happen. 1. At first, she will not care, or so it seems. When you decide to stop speaking to a woman, the first thing that happens is nothing. There is no immediate reaction, no message asking what happened, no signs that she cares. And this hits hard because, in your mind, perhaps you expected her to realize what she lost right away. You wanted her to feel your absence immediately. But instead, everything remains the same. She continues posting stories on social media, keeps going out with her friends, and continues her life as if nothing happened. She might even seem happier. This is what breaks many men, the trap of indifference. When you see her moving on without issues, the first temptation is to break the silence. You want to write to her, to know if she at least noticed you aren't there. You want an answer. But this is where most fail. What looks like indifference is not always real. Women are very skilled at acting as if they do not care. They can hide their curiosity, their bruised ego, and their confusion. But that does not mean they do not feel it. If she was used to you always seeking her out, her initial reaction will be to pretend it does not affect her. It is a psychological game. If she sees you desperate to know if she cares, you have already lost. The first days after you stop talking are a test of endurance. That is when many men surrender. Maybe she'll never care. She's surely with someone else. If she doesn't talk to me, it's because she already forgot me. With those thoughts, they make the mistake of writing again. But what they do not understand is that the true impact of your absence is not felt in a day or two. Sometimes it takes weeks. The secret lies in maintaining silence long enough for her to truly notice. If you fall into the trap of writing too soon, you confirm that you are still there, waiting for her attention, and that diminishes your value in her eyes. Do not confuse silence with forgetting. A woman does not react immediately because her mind works differently. When a man disappears, her first reaction is pride. If he doesn't talk to me, it's his loss. He'll come back like the rest. I won't give him the satisfaction of looking for him. But with time, that pride turns into curiosity, and curiosity turns into uncertainty. That is when she starts wondering, did he really forget me? Is he with someone else? Why isn't he looking for me if he always did? And when a woman begins to think about you too much, that is when she truly feels your absence. But if you break the silence first, you ruin the process. You didn't give her time to miss you. What to do in this phase? The answer is simple: nothing. Do not look for her. Do not check her profiles. Do not fall into desperation. Continue with your life. Focus on yourself and do what she didn't expect. Move forward without her. Sooner or later, she will react, but only if you have the patience to let it happen. 4. She will talk about you with her friends. This is something many men do not grasp. When a woman stops talking to you, it doesn't mean she forgot you immediately. Her mind continues processing the situation, and one way she deals with it is by talking about you with her inner circle. She might do it to mock the situation, to try to understand why you vanished, or simply because your absence left a gap. But rest assured, you will be a topic of conversation. If she talks about you, it's because she still feels something. But do not confuse talking about you with wanting to come back. Women talk about many things they don't want in their lives. They talk about exes they never plan to see again. How she talks about you is the key. If she mentions you with resentment or anger, she still feels something. If she mocks you, she is trying to prove you don't matter. But in all cases, she is processing the absence. The worst thing you can do is believe her talking to friends means she is waiting for you. Many men become pathetic when they find out. If an immature man hears she talked about him, he gets excited and calls her again, thinking he has power. That is where he loses all respect. A woman doesn't talk about a man so he comes running back. She talks about a man to justify why she distanced herself. If you return acting desperate, she will only confirm she made the right choice by letting you go. The power is in your absence, not in your reaction. 5. She will try to get your attention indirectly. This is where the game gets interesting. If a woman feels you have disappeared without explanation, sooner or later she will want to know if you are still paying attention. But she won't be direct. She won't send a message asking how you are. She will look for indirect ways. How does she do it? She will upload more striking photos, especially if she didn't do it before. Suddenly, she posts selfies from her best angles or photos in interesting places with cryptic captions. She will post indirect quotes about missing someone, or even something implying she is better off alone. She will show up more where she knows you can see her. She might interact with something of yours subtly, a like on an old photo or watching all your stories without commenting. Do not fall for the trap. If an immature man sees these behaviors, he thinks it's a signal to return. He responds to the indirect with another indirect, fatal error. If she really wanted to talk to you, she would do it directly. What she is doing is measuring if she still has power over you. If you react, you confirm she still has you in the palm of her hand. The man who understands the game ignores these attempts entirely because he knows true power is in his absence. 6. Her pride will make her pretend it doesn't affect her. This is where many women play their most dangerous card, fake indifference. If she is a proud woman, the last thing she will do is show that your absence hurts. On the contrary, she will do everything possible so you think she is better than ever. But do not be confused. It doesn't mean it doesn't affect her. It means her ego is stronger than her emotions. When a proud woman feels ignored, she reacts with a challenge. If he moves away, so do I. I'll show him I don't need him. She starts going out more, posting photos with a huge smile, appearing busy and happy. If someone asks about you, she will say she doesn't care. But the more she exaggerates her indifference, the more it actually affects her. Because if you truly didn't matter, she would just live her life without the need to prove anything. The immature man sees this and thinks he should write to her to see what happens. Error. Forced indifference is a reaction of pride, not true disinterest. 7. If she cared, she will find an excuse to write to you. If you truly meant something to her, she won't endure the idea that you disappeared completely. During the first weeks, she will play the indifferent role, but eventually, her curiosity or feelings will betray her. When the questions, "Did he forget me?" or "Is he with someone else?" become unbearable, she will write. But do not expect a direct message. She won't confess she's been thinking about you. Instead, she will find an excuse. The most common excuses: asking a pointless question about a series you mentioned, pretending she messaged you by mistake, or using a silly pretext like, "I still have your sweater." These messages are not coincidences. They are probes. If you respond quickly and excitedly, she feels calm because she knows she still has you hooked. If you ignore the message or respond coldly, her uncertainty will grow. What she really seeks is to measure your reaction. 8. If she never valued you, she will continue as if nothing happened. It hurts to accept, but not every woman will feel your absence. If a woman never valued you, if you were only there to feed her ego, she won't react when you walk away. Some people only see you as an option, as someone who is there when they need it. When you disappear, their life continues exactly the same. No surprises, no doubts, no messages. The hard truth is, if she shows zero interest when you distance yourself, you were never a priority. She might have used you for attention or company, but she never saw you as irreplaceable. The people who do not value you do not feel your absence. Stop looking for signs where there are none. If a woman truly misses you, she will let you know. If there are no attempts at communication, it's because she didn't care as much as you thought. And yes, it hurts, but it is also a gift because it frees you from false hope. 9. If she sees you still aren't talking to her, she will enter a crisis. Many men give up too soon. They distance themselves for a few days, wait for her to look for them, and when nothing happens, they return. That is a mistake because it shows her you were just playing a game and that you weren't strong enough to move on. But if you truly remain firm in your silence, something changes. After several weeks, the pride might crack. The question changes from, "Why isn't he writing?" to, "Did I really lose him?" This is where the crisis begins. But if at that moment you give in and respond immediately, you return to the same cycle where she has control. It's not about manipulating. It's about understanding that respect is earned with actions. If you disappeared because she didn't value you, stay firm. 10. If she truly loved you, she will ask to come back. When a woman realizes you lost interest, there are only two options. She didn't care, and she moves on. Or she did care, and she will do something to get you back. If she truly had feelings, her pride will take a back seat. Indirects won't be enough. She will have to face it. She will write, she will call, she will look for you because now she has fear. Fear that you are gone, fear that someone else valued you. This is the decisive moment. Many men lose control here and go running back. Do not do that. If she wants you back, ask yourself, is she showing real change or just seeking her own comfort? If she only returns for ego, nothing will change. If she truly cared, her return will come with respect and effort. Now the decision is yours. Here is the reality many men do not want to hear. If a woman truly values you, you will never have to be in a position to win her back. When a woman knows what she has, she does what is necessary to keep it. She doesn't play with your time. But many men cling to women who already showed they do not value them. They give infinite opportunities and lose self-respect. If she sees you are weak, she will play with you. If she sees you are always available, she will put you in the background. But if you are the man who walks away when not valued, then she is the one who has to prove she is worth being in your life. The right woman won't make you wait or test you. If you have to convince her to value you, she is not the one. Now tell me, has this happened to you? Did you walk away and see one of these reactions? Leave it in the comments. I read them all. If this helped you, share it. See you in the next one.